I'm on here with my bloodline sis Ginger.
Yeah. One's in the air.
This is my last show. I'm just gonna let it be known.
One's in the air.
This is my last show.
Put your ones up. Put your ones
My
up.
bloodline sis Ginger. You know how we give it up. Put your ones
Okay.
up.
Put your ones up.
I like how these few people that are not even appearing on the camera. They're talking about, put their ones up. Look. They're not even on the camera and they talk about pulling ones up.
Put your ones up.
And the only ones we putting up is for solo.
Thank
you.
No, yours is
I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Shay. Shout out to Shop Business NYC. You know
shout out to everybody tuning in. It's myself, the bloodline sis, Ginger, Dan the statement, I change my mind every 3 weeks if somebody I like does something. Because now he's rooting for Solo because of Bronson Reed, who he thinks he looks like, but he looks more like the dude from Superstore who sits in the wheelchair.
I just want to say that this is definitely my last show. I'm not going to keep tolerating this nonsense of getting bullied by this holy heel guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to appreciate that.
He does look like him.
Shout out to the Mookie girl on Instagram. You know what I'm saying, Shamika? How you doing?
Davita said he does look like Garrett from.
I look like who? Listen, fight me.
That's the dude in the wheelchair's name from the Superstore who does the announcements. When you be on the show in front of the microphone, you look like him when he be doing the Superstore announcements. You should go watch that show.
Yeah, I never watched it. Sorry.
You should go watch that show. I think it's your real daddy.
That's crazy.
I the pappy.
I the pappy.
Wow.
I'm the pappy.
Just letting you know, this is definitely my last show. I'm not going to be tolerating this anymore. This is definitely my
last. The pappy.
All right, got it. Listen,
I'm not baby involved.
Listen, tell a friend to pull up. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys are witnessing my last stream because I am done with these people. You know what I'm saying? These people, like, I'm sick and tired. You know what? Dan's cool. He's not even joining in. He's just being mad quiet until he joins in. You know what I'm saying?
Dan's laughing. Dan enjoys what we're doing.
He does.
I'm laughing, but I'm sharing. That's what I'm doing. I'm sharing on Facebook.
See?
Everybody got
while y'all over here talking trash. You know what I'm saying?
We're the real pre-show. Everybody tune in to the real pre-show. It's Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. We're gonna do this quick because of Ja. We really did start 10 minutes late though because he didn't enjoy what we were saying to him about him and his life. But it's okay.
About me and my life. Okay. You know what?
Listen, Bloodline, bro. Sure.
Wow.
You know, you are the same height, so it's all good.
Jesus.
You want to go there? Okay. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got the same hair too. Anyway, so that being
said. Yeah, you were dissing her. That didn't hurt me.
I ain't dissing nobody. Shout out to Kimmy. You know what I'm saying? Mrs. Fatu, we miss you. You know what I'm saying? You're not here. We definitely miss Little Bill.
What about the other bloodline sis? You know what? Let's start the show. Let's just start.
What?
The other bloodlines? Oh, Ginger. I mean, well, she's all right. I guess. I'm saying, you healthy this time?
Wow.
You healthy? You on the show?
I'm okay. I'm still
not saying nothing now. Ginger,
I'm still in. What? I didn't hear him. What did he say?
What did you say, John?
Huh? What? I didn't say nothing. Listen.
I really didn't hear. My phone was lagging.
Oh, that is hilarious. I'm gonna start doing that. Oh, my bad.
My phone was like I had a bad connection. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't hear anything.
Well, repeat it, motherfucker.
Oh, wow, cursing. That's crazy.
I'm sorry. You give me Tourette's sometimes,
I give you Tourette's?
Yeah, you're stressful.
How is he stressful?
He's very stressful. You gonna sit up here and tell me Jaquez is not stressful?
I know Jaquez is very. Listen, first of all, he's the best on the show. He's very manic in real life for anybody wondering. And then because
okay, I'm manic now. That's okay.
And because we're his friends, we deal with his manic behavior all the time. Like him and Dan will have a great conversation, and Ja will stub his toe, and he'd be like, "I don't want to talk to nobody." And then we
be
can't
like, I'm going outside to kill or stab someone.
Yeah, and then we can't talk in the chat for like 8 hours because Ja done left and we think he killed somebody. And now Dan checking on him 24 hours later, like, yo, bro, everything okay?
That's exactly what happens too. I'm like, hey, I hadn't heard from nobody. What's good?
I'm letting it be known right now. I hate all y'all except Dan. Thanks, Dan, for checking on me, making sure I'm still alive.
I never in life met a more angrier man over the littlest thing.
No, it happened so fast. He'd be like, I was standing up outside at work for 16 hours getting paid. That sounds horrible.
I just want to say, I despise every single one of y'all.
A bird could come land on his car and just sit there and chirp at him.
First off, unless you had a bird
be ready to shoot it.
Before, I've had it done to me. Okay, like I've literally had just been sitting in my car, and then a bird just comes over there and just lands on there. And just chilling on the hood of my car, right?
And I bet you turn the windshield wipers and spray on.
I did. And as soon as I
did, he's
shitting on my car.
Good.
Okay? He's shitting on my car. And then every single day afterwards, I had berries of shit from birds on my car.
You played this out.
Job be like, man, I just worked and got 2 new jobs, but it was freezing. And now I'm mad.
What? The hell you gonna have me outside for? You know what I'm saying? It's cold as hell, and you ain't gonna sit there and I'm freezing out here. Like, what you talking about? Yes, I'm gonna get mad. You just saying you're lucky I don't give somebody a tsunami. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up like that.
And you know what else is so funny? He was mad the other night because people weren't selling drugs at the moment, so he got mad.
We tell them all your business today.
Okay. That's what
everybody who's running into the show.
Doing. That's what we doing. Okay, bet.
We are having a come to Jesus moment with Ja because
exactly. For the viewers, when I say drugs, I mean marijuana.
Well, look who's in the comments. Shout out to Wavy Jones in the comments. I appreciate it, bro, for tuning in.
Hi, babe.
What's good, buddy?
I know y'all fucking lying. I'll kill all y'all up here. I'll kill every last one of y'all on here. I will kill y'all. Don't play with me on this platform today.
You know what I want to do is I want to bring Dark Kent on the episode before New Year's. I do. I want to bring Kent
on. Okay. All right.
You want to do what?
I want to bring Kent on.
And every Thursday 7:30ish, and the show is stacked. Go and run and tell a friend we back.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen.
I'm out of here. You're fucking we will end the show right now.
I want to bring everybody who rode with us this year. I want to bring Kent. I want to bring every bloodline sis, every bloodline bro.
So what would that be like the last Thursday before New Year's?
We should bring the people that are behind those people. You know what I'm saying? We should bring those people back. You know what I'm saying? Like the people that are behind the Dark Kents.
Who's that?
Since you're gonna be real petty on the show today, okay? You really want to do this? Like, we're gonna get on with the show. We have welcome to the pre-show. Okay, we're having a lot of fun here.
Who's behind the Dark Kent? It depends on who you ask. Dark Kent has different like relationships with people depending on who asks him. So I guess it just depends on who's behind him at the moment.
What do you mean behind him?
Behind him?
That's just the first thing Ja used.
No, did he?
I decided to continue that.
No, did he?
No, did he?
No, did he? This ain't behind him?
I was barely
behind him. Was crazy.
Remember he said he went to the Diddy party. He said he went to a Diddy party.
This is crazy.
I believe it.
Hilarious.
Listen, I'm not in
Ginger, don't even start. You would have watched that on TikTok if it was live. I don't want to hear it.
I would have been at the Diddy party too.
Doing what?
And trust me, they wouldn't have to throw no baby oil on me because I'm doing it.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Listen. This is
oh my god.
Candace's gonna make a comeback. We're doing a new portion of the show called because I just think it'll be interesting to see how they interact, like Kent and Ginger talk, and we're just gonna let them deal with wrestling.
Wow.
Well, why would you do a thing like that?
Because I think y'all debate would be excellent.
That ain't gonna do nothing but piss me off.
I said, ooh.
Yeah, I think Jacquez is bad.
Yeah,
you know what?
Bad. I'm a good individual. I am not bad.
For those who forgot, Jacquez is so bad. He made Kent so mad that he wanted to fight him.
Yeah.
And then
that was a turning point in that relationship.
And then he woke up.
That was a turning point in the show because out of nowhere I got Ginger and Kimmy
and me.
How you complaining? Don't you love them? You love it here, right? Those are your bloodline sisters, right? You love it here.
Those are my bloodline sisters.
All right, you love the one that's slightly taller than you and the midget. Now I say we love little mini me. Okay, we love
First of all, me and Kimmy are fan favorites. So
why do you keep saying this? Like,
because we're fan favorites.
Where's the poll at? Where?
I'm gonna make a poll tonight on the page.
Ma'am. Where's the reporting to?
Let's get on.
So we're gonna be mad.
This is crazy. This is the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. We are normally here every Thursday, 7:30 p.m. ish. We are live today, giving you a pre-show before War Games start. We're gonna rush through this show and get it done, so you know what time it is. Let's go.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Wolfpack's back.
Welcome to the Wolfpack. Hall Nash 6, we the real click. Real trio hit me with the tag, and I'm still lit. Ric Flair in a leer, that's a real flip. We the illest, and I don't even feel sick. Pockets on swole, that's a buff bag. Well, so many bars, what's in a cell? Hell, money in the bank, what you call that? Bail, we some street prophets, tell them hold that. This is a hot take, you pancake. Wolves in the air, it's the handshake. I'm stone cold like when you hear the glass break for the mouth. That's a little bit of healing face. Sweet chin music, it is not bad. I'm about to hit job with the hot tag. Ask Kent, keeping with the star where the wolves at. 7:30 every Thursday, it's the Wolf.
Here's a hot take, the opposition's dead, man. No pop, burning down the industry in darkness where the curb stomps. Some sharp shooters in your house, we the hitman. Let's treat whoever was no shade kid, you's a big fan. Name another better, doesn't matter, we don't rock with hate. Strictly for the culture and our nation, cause we dominate. Wanna brawl, we all in, and don't care who we gotta face. Toss them off a balcony like New Jack and give a smiley face. Little extreme, but for my ooses, we on go time. Pushes over the end, somebody yowing, that's a bloodline. Unapologetic, totally non-stop, we cross lines. Got Thursdays in a death lock, somebody tell them it's showtime. Real honor in this pack, we the foundation. Final countdown, yeah, we got the crowd waiting. Every Thursday, 7:30. And the show is stacked. Go and run and tell a friend we back. It's the Wolfpack.
All right, let's just get into it.
You gotta go in order. Kendall said John made Ken want to fight. And then Kendall said he challenged him on the show. And for those who were watching, Kent then sent Ja his address. And then Kendall said, my money was on Ja, though, in under 45 seconds. And Ja wanted that comment to be posted because it made him feel good about beating up Kent in under 45 seconds. But, like, that man plays flag football. So,
who plays flag football?
What does that have to do with anything?
I mean,
I guess that he can run.
He doesn't play full contact sports. So, what points do you get?
What?
What is so?
You're so wrong with that. You were wrong for that. You're wrong for that, and you know it. You're wrong for that one. I'm gonna let you rock. It ain't on me. I just know that much. But
I don't know what's so funny.
You can't be talking about.
Welcome to the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. I am. I'll take down this comment and tell you who I am, so you can see our names. I am the Holy Heel. I live on the island of relevancy. CM Punk does not, and that bothers me. Dan the Statement. He is the Statement Wrestling Podcast. Mr. Get Back Johnson Reed, the bully, who I guess loves Solo now because he's in the bloodline. Okay,
I'm in the bloodline.
And
now.
Ginger Ford, who says, "Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ginger Spice." So then why not make that your actual name instead of writing?
Because don't start with me today.
Like, what's the point in putting Ford of it? Anyway, normally you could catch us on Thursdays. I decided to do the intro tonight because
Let me change that. Matter of fact.
Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Facebook Live, YouTube, first hour on Instagram, and then we switch over to Twitch. Unless we're still boycotting them because of the racist tweet they made.
We're going to go on Twitch. I guess we'll go on Twitch for 30
minutes. And it's at the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. Normally on Thursdays. Thursday was Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Hope y'all ate well. Ginger hasn't been feeling good. Y'all wish Ginger health. Y'all tell Ginger to feel better. She thinks she's a fan favorite, so go ahead and gas her.
I am. I'm gonna do the poll on our page. I'm gonna do it today.
My bad. I literally never mind.
Watch John get 0 votes.
And you're gonna get you're gonna get your feelings hurt too. But you're gonna get your feelings hurt too.
No, I'm not. You think you're gonna get more votes than me?
Yes, I need you to learn how to say the word.
Your feelings are probably going to be hurt worse.
You're not getting more votes than me.
Where we basically all let him get that, final talk on the fact that Cody lost.
Thank you.
Don't tell her to feel better. Tell her to feel worse.
I said gas him real quick. Thank you, Durkin. Gas him.
Thank you, guys.
All right, so boom. I got 2 games for everybody, and they're basically just hot takes of pancakes. So we're just going to get through this real quick, right? So boom. Kevin Winfield Rogers from BWF has said that these are the top 5 wrestlers of the year, and it's not even close. Will Ospreay, Swerve Strickland, Jordan Grace, Jey Uso, Obafemi. I'll take a pancake.
Pancake. Listen, every dude here is fire. Every dude on this list.
He's just never gonna leave Jordan Grace alone. Continue.
Oh, Jordan.
Leave that nice young man alone.
I'm mindful of.
See, look, matter of fact, put that comment on stage. She is the fan favorite. Yes.
She is.
Feel better, Ginger.
Can we get on with the show?
Stop it.
Thank you so much.
Anyway, why you say this is a pancake?
Because Jordan Grace is gas. Rhea Ripley over Jordan Grace.
Jordan
Grace is gas.
Definitely.
Liv Morgan over her.
I agree, over Jordan Grace. As far as this year goes, they both had better years.
Yeah. Matches?
Yeah, they have.
No, in wrestling. Yes. Stop that wrestling stuff.
Everything.
Because she wrestles the same people for the past 6 years. I'm not Jordan Grace.
Chelsea Green over Jordan Grace.
Yes.
She said Chelsea Green. That's crazy.
Cap.
Chelsea Green. You don't say Chelsea Green.
That's Blade.
No. Dan agrees with me. Dan knows why. Right, Dan?
Yeah, Dan agrees because he has a little thing for Chelsea. There's a difference.
Oh, please. Okay.
You see what I did, Kendra? Yo, bro, I'm on fire tonight. And I only got an hour because I think like
I will honestly say I'm gonna say it's a hot take. I don't think there's pretty much a lot more people, probably other than Mike Bailey. I can't even say Josh Alexander.
I was about to say he's about to say a TNA list for no reason. Jordan Grace is not on this list. It is Rhea Ripley. Next.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's
agreed.
That's cat. But okay, heard you.
Agreed.
All right. Heard you. Last hot take of pancake. This comes from Mark Henry, who's criticized AEW's use of Kazuchika Okada. He says Okada was one of the best wrestlers in the world, top 5, and now you have him delegated to saying bitch to pop the crowd. Let him go work, man. This dude is amazing. So hot take of pancake. Do you think that they are wasting Okada?
Pancake. Also, this was a post like 5 months ago. Why are we reposting a post from 5 months ago?
This just came out.
I know it says yesterday, but it's the same quote I read a year ago. I am annoyed at the repeat.
He's just now starting to say bitch though. Like
he's
bored. That's why
he just came there.
He is not. He's been saying it for months. When he first
his first night, His first
Yeah,
night, he
what are you
said
talking
fit.
about? Anyway, I read this 5 months ago. It was annoying then. It's annoying now. Wrestling, a part of
What
wrestling
up?
is called entertainment.
What
You
up, Rod?
losers.
True that.
All right, so you're gonna say a pancake.
Obviously, 2 pancakes. That's what you do.
Thank you. I don't think that there's anything wrong with what he's been doing. But anyway, let's get on to it. So we had AEW Full Gear.
AEW, cut down your pay-per-views. I fall asleep. I fall asleep for at least one match every pay-per-view. I am tired of doing that.
It's too many. It's too many cards.
I am tired.
Way too many cards.
It gets boring at a point. I'm sorry.
Really gotta stop.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta stop.
No, it was way too many cards, bro. Way too many. How many cards is this?
Bro, you glaze them if you want to. All of us can tell you we took a nap during this pay-per-view. There was a nap.
I didn't.
You're the only one.
There was 9 matches. Like, why am I falling asleep from 9
Cut it down to at least 6.
7 most.
Oh, so you guys want the WWE effect, is what you're telling me. You want it to be like 5 or 6 matches.
I'd rather banging longer matches than 9 mini matches. Like, come on.
I'm not comparing anything. I'm saying give more time to the important matches and cut down the number.
Right.
Pause. Did you enjoy the pay-per-view though?
Let's get to it. Let's talk about it.
Okay, so boom.
All right.
0 hour. There's only one thing I'm going to talk about. Big Boom AJ and QT Marshall with Big Justice and the Rizzler.
I know none of those people.
Me either.
Listen, me either. But I'm going to sit there and say this.
Nightmare. Yep.
It's crazy that this internet sensation shit is really like popping off because I don't know who this guy is whatsoever, but he has a crazy following to the point that they've gotten so many views.
I don't know who any of them are.
I don't either, but like I said, he ended up getting, I think, didn't he, in the poll that came out, he passed The Undertaker's Return. They just passed The Undertaker's Return in views.
I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing about the glaze. Bro,
how am I glazing? I don't give a fuck.
Not you.
That's why I asked you, did you fact check
everyone
it
is
first?
like,
not
you.
I
did, and I had to look it up. It was true.
Who did the poll? Not you. The people who did the poll glazed.
Well, no, it wasn't even a poll. It was literally just the actual numbers. The highest one. What was the highest one again, Ginger? I forgot. Whose return was it?
Bro,
Joe Hendry. It was Joe Hendry.
No.
It was Joe Hendry when he popped up at NXT.
No, it wasn't. It was CM Punk.
Yeah, it was. CM Punk wasn't even on the list.
As time goes on, the numbers only
go
go up. The numbers only go up on social media every year. So anybody could. Ricky Starks could come to WWE next year, and it's going to get more views than CM Punk because that's just how social media works. Like, what are we doing? I don't care. Nobody knows who those kids are. That spear was trash. Next, what are we doing?
Let's say you do a better spear. How about that?
Okay, come over.
That's right, All-Star.
I don't think that's gonna work for you.
Fix his ass.
So first match, the tag team 4-way match for the titles, where Private Party won.
Okay, and what are we giving this match? You start, Jock, because you're gonna glaze the whole time. So please start.
A 6.
Oh no, you're not.
I give it a 5.
I give it a 5.
Right,
I'm gonna go the 5 route as well.
Oh, are you gonna be honest every match? Is that really about to happen?
Yes.
Not you, Ginger. I'm talking about Jock.
Oh, I'm about to say, aren't I always honest?
Anyway, why is
that's good, bro? You see the
I am a woman. I am a woman, sir.
What's good? Shout out to Zoe. You know what I'm saying? He didn't make it in the fancy football league, but hey, shout out to him. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be there next year.
I'm gonna troll him. I'm gonna troll him every chance I get.
Isn't Dark Kent winning?
He's in a bye week, so.
Oh, so Dark Kent's about to beat you. That's twice.
I'm not even going against him. So.
That's twice Kent's gonna beat you this year.
No, he's not. No, he's not. I actually am.
That's when y'all really gonna be outside yelling and screaming.
Oh, that's when you're gonna be in the text.
I'm just gonna redact him. him.
He's gonna delete our whole chat and be like, "I don't want to talk to you."
Yep, I ain't talking to y'all. That's it. I quit. Game over. The next pay-per-view. Sorry, the next pay-per-view. The next match was MJF versus Roderick Strong.
I enjoyed that one.
I enjoyed it. I mean,
6.5. 6.5.
6.5.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I'm gonna give it a
6.
7.
I love the honesty tonight from all y'all are blessing me because I love.
I'm giving it a 7 because of the ending.
But then no, that's the point. If it happens after the match, we have to stop doing that. That doesn't belong to that match. It does, but it's
6.
Okay. But the story, I'm gonna let it cook, as Ja would say. But the match was a 6.
Okay. The next match was a shocker to me. Mercedes Moné versus Chris Statlander.
I didn't watch it.
Match number 3. I'm not listening to 2 losers who didn't even make it to the playoffs, so it don't even matter.
I didn't watch it.
But yeah, listen. All Star's going to say I'm glazing.
Her hair looks nice though. For one time,
I'm going to give it a solid 9.
8.
Her hair looks nice for once.
Match. What do you give it, Dan?
7.5.
Okay. This is all honesty for how much we like the match, and I like that. I'm not mad.
I'll give it a 1 just because her hair looks nice.
Ginger, be quiet.
I'm just saying. Her hair's always messed up and trash. Like, girl.
I was ready for Ja to give it a 10, so a 9 I appreciate. So that's cool.
No problem. The next match, which was Jay White versus Hangman Adam Page. By the way, I just want to let everybody know I got everything correct. I literally called every single match.
Jay White versus Hangman Adam Page is obviously the second best match of the night.
Yes. Yep. Because it goes death, taxes, and Jay White is always going to beat Hangman's ass.
No,
how many times do I gotta say this?
No, it was a wrestling fest. Like the reversals, the spots, everything was great.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why you giving Sasha a 9, it doesn't make sense because this match was a 9. So that's stupid.
You can hate all you want. I don't care. It's my ratings.
Mm?
The match was a 9.
I'll say 9 as well, because I just love Hangman so much.
Yeah, what you got?
I'm a big Hangman fan.
It was the second best match of the night, so it's going to get a 8.5 to a 9. It was really good.
Yeah.
I was entertained.
For those who are wondering, Bobby versus Swerve was the best match of the night. For anyone wondering.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. Absolutely.
Yes. We're going to get there. So the next match after Jay White and Hangman, I don't know how you feel about that, because I'm going to literally say Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay is definitely.
And I'm not going to hold you. You'd be glazing. Not that it wasn't a good match. You'd be glazing if you say it's
Kyle won clean.
To say it's a better match than what we saw Bobby and Swerve do, which had emotion, more emotion behind it, and they're not even like close like those.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Ja.
I was just in shock on how
giving
bad.
It a 9.5.
Ja.
I don't know what to rate it because I'm in shock.
I'm going to tell you. I'm going to give you my answer for Bobby and Swerve, so you already know that's going to be extra glaze. Pause.
What?
I'm going to tell you exactly what it's going to be, but I'm going to give this a 9.5.
All right, I have to change my ratings because Bobby versus Swerve is a 9.
It's a fucking 15.
Bobby versus Swerve is a 9 in honesty. So that means the second best match, 8.5. So this match is an 8.
Okay. So then you're giving where Mercedes is 4th best match, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're in the same ballpark then. Because that's what I'm saying. Like I'm slightly putting Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay above Jay and Hangman. That's just me personally.
And you're wilding. Like wrestling wise.
I'm sorry, bro. They was going at it.
The chemistry was the match was good. The match was good because both of them can
chemistry together with them two is crazy.
It's not better than Hangman and Jay White. It's Hangman and Jay White. Hangman only wrestles people. Hangman only wrestles people he has chemistry with. That's what I'm gonna say at this point in Hangman's career. He is so smart in who he wrestles. Like CM Punk is the only miss for Hangman as far as who he feuded with. Hangman knows who he has chemistry with.
I just want to say, Kendall, Swerve and Bobby Lashley was the best match of the entire night. Period. Hands down. There's nothing that was better than that match.
He's just saying that because you're glazing the qualification match.
Back to this Will Ospreay and Kyrie thing. I'm just in shock on how bad Will Ospreay got whooped. I was shocked the whole match.
Listen, look.
I was like, what in the world?
The match 7? And honesty. I like your honesty.
I'll give it a 9.5. I don't care.
Oh, you're asking me what I give it?
No, you ain't watching.
I'm gonna give it like a 6.57.
You didn't watch it.
I did watch it.
You watched that one.
You watched it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I watched it. That's why I said I was shocked.
And me giving it an 8 is because I enjoyed the story too, but I'm not gonna glaze it. It was
he got what bad. Will Ospreay went out bad in this match. Bro.
I did not expect Will to actually get the win, but I did say Kyle for a particular reason. I'm like, it's time. That boy, that man. I'm gonna say they call him a boy, but that man.
That man spells expect with a K. That's crazy. He said, I did not expect.
So let's talk about this match. The next match. Jack Perry versus Daniel Garcia.
That match was a 2.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah,
I did not enjoy it.
The hate is real. The hate is real.
I didn't enjoy it. I really didn't enjoy it though.
The hate is real.
I didn't really enjoy it.
He's giving it a 2 though for a reason. The hate is real.
That match was a 2.
He's giving it a 2 because Jack lost.
Yeah. Exactly.
But if I was if I was grading the match though, like without the Jack Perry thing, it's still only a 5. But it's a 2 for Jack Lowe.
I'm gonna give it a solid 4.5.
That's not solid.
It could have been better.
That's not solid.
Oh my God.
It really could have been better, but I don't know what it was. It's just like maybe the chemistry was just off. Maybe the crowd was just dead.
Dirk and enjoy getting food. We ain't gonna be here for long anyway,
we ain't gonna be here long. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, Dirk.
I thought maybe the crowd just like killed it or whatever, but
the crowd did kill it. The crowd killed it on top of the fact that they thought they had built a better story than they did. There was no they had too many like rivalries that night for that to feel important, and it didn't.
Okay. So what do we feel about as another rivalry, apparently? This whole exchange. I
enjoyed this.
But that's me blazing.
I said, what in the hell? She kicked the shit out of that bottle.
She kicked, first off, that was the highlight. That was the highlight of that whole thing. There ain't no way this woman just kicked the entire glass champagne bottle with her foot in open-toed sandals without even flinching. No
sugar
problem
glass,
at all.
Bro.
I don't care.
It wasn't real glass.
I'll eat her sugar glass.
She didn't pull a Jack Perry. It wasn't real glass.
Listen, she should pull the what's that girl from that from Monday Night Raw? They had the DX shirt on. She should have pulled that.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it.
This is a horny glaze.
Yeah, I said
yes, it is.
I love me some Mina. Okay, I'm glad that Mina has came. No pun intended.
Next.
Yeah, you're just good.
There's no way we're taking multiple minutes on Mina. Next.
No, well, I will take multiple minutes on me. Anyway, next match is Konosuke Takeshita versus Ricochet.
7.
7.5.
6.
What was the question? I'm sorry, I zoned out for a second.
Konosuke Takeshita versus Ricochet.
I'll say 5.5.
Yeah, no,
maybe 6.
You actually would have hoped it was better. Ricochet's had better matches in AEW.
It wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying? I just know that Konosuke was not losing. I don't see him losing.
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't
good.
So now we gotta get to the match of the night. I'm just gonna sit there and say that. Bobby Lashley versus Swerve Strickland, a 10.
9.
A 15.
Oh, dude. No, it was a 10, 15, 20. It was a great match. Great story.
I'll give it a 9.5. Because I don't find certain things to be perfect, but I'll do 9.5.
That's what I'm saying. I can't give it a 10 because it's not like, oh my God, that match was perfect. But it wasn't.
Right.
All right. And then the last match, which was
OC. No, we're not gonna leave that match without talking about the spot of the stomp through the table. That was ridiculous. Oh, the flip over the apron was absolutely Ricochet could never. Like he wishes he thought of
it. Nah, not too much on Ricochet.
Yeah, listen.
How do you follow a Ricochet match and have a better flip spot than Ricochet? That was crazy.
Crazy.
It was a great match.
Swerve was great match. Prove a point.
Nah, for real. So yeah, OC versus Mox.
6.
7.5.
It was.
I'm gonna say 7.
I'm gonna say 7.5,
7.
but that clusterfuck ending, it's what really got me.
It was too much chaos going on. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I also want to say the only person in this story that is over is Marina Shafar. She's the only person winning right now, if you ask me.
Yeah,
the only person in the whole situation is her.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought? You don't know me. Like after that promo,
it's really crazy. Like Roderick looked like he got a baddie now. I don't know why she became more attractive because she's over. Like everything about her like switched up. It was like, yo, good job.
It's that finisher. Don't worry, I got a picture of it. It's that finisher. It's the finisher. But all right, so we all said the ranks for these, right? Dan, what did you say?
I said 7.
7. Okay. So the cluster F that happened at the end of it is because this is the planned match for World's End. Mox versus Hangman versus Jay White versus Christian Cage. Take my money. I'm for it.
I'll watch.
I'm for
watch it. 100%.
The way it came together,
Mox is still gonna win.
The way it came together was disgusting. Let's not do that. Like
it really is, but
it was the most sloppy thrown together way to try and make this happen. It was annoying, and now that we're done, the whole pay-per-view was a 6.5.
I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
That's impossible with the ratings. Impossible, but okay. 6.5.
And everybody else?
The entire pay-per-view, Dan.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
what was the question again?
It was entire pay-per-view.
Which pay-per-view? Which match?
No, the entire pay-per-view. What do you give the
pay-per-view?
I'm sorry, I keep dozing out. I'll give the whole entire pay-per-view a 7. Maybe 7.5.
Oh, so she copied me. Got it.
No, I didn't copy it.
8?
An 8.
Yeah. Yeah. I enjoyed it.
All right. Not bad.
It was just so long.
Let's just get into some wrestling topics real quick. So we're going to get through. So boom. So after the pay-per-view, Bobby Lashley created a lot of controversy by his take while he said, well, by the way, I just want to sit there and say MVP. Phenomenal job, bro.
I love you.
Phenomenal job, bro.
Yeah.
No, she's sick, so it's okay. I told her not to come on the show, but she decided she still wanted to come on the show.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm dedicated. I'm true to this. I love my Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast brothers and fans.
It's crazy. It's very wavy of you. So anyway, at the at the media scrum, MVP was killing it. The ways that he was trolling. I think one of the people from Meltzer's camp had asked him a question. He was like, "Who are you?"
Yeah, we don't listen.
Where are
to
you from,
dork?
He's like, "Who's that?" He's like, "You have a journalism degree? From where? What do you do?
Yeah.
From where? Where's that?" Like this constantly just hounding them. And then once Tony was like, "Oh, they're from the wrestling." Next question. We don't answer no questions from them nerds. When Bobby got asked a question about the dedication, he was like, "Bobby, that's a stupid ass question. Don't answer that shit." And MVP was on one, bro.
He was.
The thing that got me though was Bobby's comment is what basically went around going viral because everyone has already been having a conversation as regards to race and wrestling, yada yada. He came out and said straight up that he wants to eliminate the words black champion so that there is only a champion. So
because he's right. You don't have Asian champion, you don't have Japanese champion.
Why do we keep doing it? And if I'm being honest, let me help everybody out when it comes to
Arab champion.
One, nothing has changed. Like as far as how it goes, like the operation, the way it looks, if it's covert or overt, like those things have changed as far as race and racism. But when you really look at it, the only change is like when you ask for equality, us saying black champion takes that away because we're signaling ourselves out. Like if an Asian was like, "Oh, I'm the first Asian American world champion," they'd be like, "Okay, that's fire." But then every time an Asian American won the belt, if they were like, "I'm an Asian American champ," it would be like, "Bro, why you're just a champion?" Like, and that's how we get rid of because white people don't win the belt and go, "I'm a white champion." Like, and we can't just keep
they better not.
Like, and we can't put that on white privilege at that point when we all have the privilege of just calling ourselves champion. You don't have to say the race before.
My whole thing is this. You make this statement, but yet you're sitting next to the guy that started this entire conversation. Like, I just didn't understand that part. Like, I don't know if they were just off about it or what.
No, because in real life,
me personally, I have no problem. I have no problem with me saying like, "Oh, I'm a black champion." You know why? It's because we used to not be able to have any pride in ourselves. I just want us to go back to having that pride. I have no problem with someone saying they're a black champion. It's soothing. It's soothing to hear. I have no problem with that. I would have a problem, yes, if a person said they're a white champion, because I'm like, you have plenty of you guys. That's totally fine. Like, you're not the first white champion. There's always going to be a first black something, but there's not going to be a first white anything.
So no, that's hypocritical because there's already been the first black champion. I said that. When you're the first at something, go ahead. That's fine. After that, you should not keep saying it because the point is to be seen as everybody else. That does not help the cause.
But we know that they're not seen as everybody else.
So what does saying black champion change that? It doesn't. It makes it worse. It makes it something.
I just think that having a sense in one's race and religion.
I hope Bobby wins the totally fine.
I do too.
Me too. He deserves it.
But
and I hope
when
he's
they start calling him a
Panamanian
champion, listen. But when they start calling him a Panamanian champion, as my boy shout out to Michael Boskin said, I don't want to hear no complaints. I don't want to hear no complaints.
These are all the complaints. All the complaints are
because everyone keeps saying like they're so on the fence with like one minute they want us to be black champions, but then now all of a sudden it's like, oh well, he said this, but then it's like, oh well, Triple H said this, but then like, oh well, I believe in what MVP. Y'all are so wishy-washy with this shit. I'm over it now. I'm over it. I don't want to hear this conversation after this, bro. Because, and this is not to you, this is to anybody on the show. I'm saying this in general. I don't want to hear this conversation no more. If you guys are going to stick with Bobby, stick with what Bobby said and drop it. Don't bring it up anymore. Don't freaking flip-flop onto the opposite side. Well, wait a minute. Why can't we know this? Or why can't we know this? Like, done. Don't bring it up anymore. Don't bring it up into these wrestlers. Don't bring it up in these interviews. Don't bring it up to Triple H. It's clear as day that you guys just want to use this as talking pieces instead of finding an actual solution to the shit. Just drop it. Just drop it all together. It was just completely, I'm just done with it at this point, bro. I'm just tired of it. Like, if we're going to have the conversation, how many times we said we was going to have the conversation? Nobody wants to have that conversation. Then when they get into the conversation, then they want to do the opposite of the conversation. They want to take it as, well, this person's being racist. That person's being racist. Oh, well, this person who now saying doesn't see color. Like, enough. We're just going to keep going in the same old recluse at this point, bro.
I would love
That's
to
just how I feel about it.
Race on this show again. I would love that.
I'm going to just keep it at that point. Like, from now on, like, and honestly, for any of these other people that watch our show or, that don't watch the show but still go to these press conferences and ask these people, stop asking these people these questions. Stop it. Because you don't care. Won't. You don't care. You know for a fact you don't care. You're just looking for clickbait. You guys don't really care about the conversation. It's just annoying now. So I respect what Bobby said. You know what I'm saying? I respect for what MVP has been doing to open up the conversation and everything. But now it's just gotten to a point where it just seems like it's just you know what I'm saying. It's just like I'm tired of it, bro. Like y'all just want to, y'all don't really care, and it shows every single time these like situations come up. Y'all don't really give a shit, and if you don't, stop playing with my emotions, because I'm someone who actually gives a shit about this topic, and I know plenty of other people that actually care about this topic. Let's go and move on from there, and we're gonna
see the green showing.
The what?
The green. You didn't see it. It was starting at the neck and it was coming up. Anybody else see it?
I'll turn into the Hulk for a second.
Yeah.
Heard you. So we're gonna talk about ESPN's top 30 for 30 under 30. And Dominic Mysterio's number 1. MJF, Tony Storm, Rhea Ripley, Mariah May, Konosuke Takeshita, Jack Perry, Kyle Fletcher, Daniel. Oh, see, look, Kyle Fletcher. Daniel Garcia, Shooter Umino, Broughton Breaker, Kimiya, Hio Vikingo, Chris Statlander, Theory, Jordan Grace, Hook, Tiffany Stratton.
You're gonna read all 30 names? Y'all look at those 30 names yourselves, please. So
anyway.
At the end of the day, the only thing I disagree with is Braun Breaker should be higher. Other than that, it's a good list.
I think that
absolutely not.
Dominic
Mysterio should not be number 1.
I would
put Tiffany Stratton up way above Dominic Mysterio.
You're wilding.
Hey, no, you're way above him. You're on bad medicine. You're on bad medicine. I don't believe you just said that.
I'm on the good shit. I'm on the good shit, but I'm in the right mind, okay?
Dominic Mysterio is one of the biggest heels in wrestling for the past 3 years.
This has the best 30 under 30, right? Am I correct?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
No, Dominic Mysterio is not number 1.
No person on this list outside of probably MJF has sold more merchandise than Dominic Mysterio. Not a soul on
the buying his toilet tissue.
But him as a wrestler, we're not talking about merch and all that. We're talking about wrestling here.
Yes, we are. Pro wrestler.
Okay, let's be honest here. Him as a wrestler, he's actually picked up the entire game. He's been doing this since for over 20 years now.
Too. He's actually very Eddie Guerrero-esque in the ring. Very. With that said, Dominic Mysterio is definitely number 1.
I think the Konosuke should be higher. I would actually replace Mariah May with Konosuke in a way because Konosuke belongs in the top 5.
I think the Mariah May thing is glazed, but I think Braun Breaker should move up in Mariah and around that area, maybe Konosuke and then Braun Breaker, then Jack Perry. If I'm being honest,
this guy is Jack Perry. Jack Perry does not belong in the top 5.
Jack Perry's 7. He'd be 6 if I did that.
Oh, heard.
Hell, even Roxanne Perez. Why is she down to number 20?
Oh, she belongs down there.
She's trash. Yo, why are you asking questions about trash wrestlers?
You think Roxanne Perez is trash?
Gabe Kidd should be higher.
No, I don't. Let me not say trash. I mean, Roxanne Perez is not better, has not had a better year than these people. She has not elevated that NXT Women's Championship. The people that have come, the women that have come to NXT are bigger than her in the championship itself. Mm-hmm. So she should not be in this conversation.
Nobody beat her though.
As far as a top 10,
Logan Paul should be higher than Roxanne Perez.
No, now you're
what?
Not go away. You're trolling.
What's wrong with Logan Paul? Logan Paul is a beast.
Bro,
Logan Paul's on this list. I'm looking mad hard.
Bro, you are wilding.
Yeah.
Okay,
no.
We're gonna move on. So this finally happened.
Hey, what are you lost all viewers? Let's go.
All right. This guy here. So let's just talk about it. Adam Pearce has finally announced that the Women's Intercontinental Championship is now a thing. They announced it before Raw went live. Didn't understand the point of that, but here we go. They finally got the women's title.
The women now have all their belts.
Yes, so now we have 3 mid-card titles for the women. I've been pushing for this for well over a year. Thank you for finally making it happen. Thank you for finally making it happen.
You did that.
I did. Okay, and now because of it, WWE now has 18 titles.
Nobody
not including the Heritage Cup. Now say not including the Greatest Battle Royal title, not also including the Crown Jewel title. So that's 4 extra championships in the midst. So they have 22 titles. So are we going to start saying that WWE has way too many titles now, or
nobody responds to this?
No, why not? Why not?
You know,
everybody respond. They're like, answer the question. Can we finally stop saying it now?
No, because you know what you won't do. Because you know what you won't do. Adding NXTs to this list is also like adding Ring of Honors to AEW's list. So cut it out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
yes,
so
it is.
So we're gonna take out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 titles. Okay, from the 18. That leaves them with 13. How many does Ring of Honor have? That's still 17.
Ring of Honor has 7 championships. Just Ring of Honor alone.
I took out the Ring of Honor Championship. So let's talk about it now. Now that will still be considered 17 championships for WWE, correct?
Okay. For anybody wondering, we're removing the Speed Championships. Those are only on Twitter. He's trolling. And
wow, but it's a title though. It's a title. Listen, you know how many times I done heard people say, "Well, you know, the AAA title is part of the AEW because it's defended on the channel on the show." Pro Wrestling Noah's Championship is part of the AEW because it's been defended on their show. And AAA is supposed to be.
I cannot tell you every time I'm on the show to stop bringing up what they say in those groups. You're gonna make me unfollow another group. I'm gonna have no wrestling in my timeline.
Well, listen, you're gonna have to get used to it because Ginger started to join all those groups. Yep, I'm snitching.
What happened? Wait.
Yeah, you start joining all those groups. So how about that?
That's only because she's trying to push whatever she's doing on Twitter, trying to make money on the side without getting naked. Nobody cares what Ginger doing.
Wait a minute. How did this become about Ginger?
So
Ginger making size on her only page. What happened?
On your only page? What?
She said she has the only page because, like I said, she ain't getting naked for it. She's just flirting with the camera, and making money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it. That's why she's not even on camera.
I don't have to drop my drawers for that.
Anyway, let's get through this. So Ricky Starks. Boy, oh boy, is this man in limbo or what? So where do I begin? So technically, I can start here. AEW had extended Ricky's contract by picking up an option for 2024, keeping him with the company until spring or summer of 2025. Before this, he had reportedly considered exploring free agency. Now, all of this happened while we were live last week, and he appeared randomly at GCW, saying that he won't be home. He's a wrestler. He's going to wrestle. He'll appear, whatever. Right? All that stuff happened. Then he went and did an interview with Chris Van Vliet. And when this question was brought up, he basically answered, I had people from my job. One guy, he was just like, were you at the Rumble last night? And I said, yeah, what the fuck about it? And he goes, just saying it's a bad look. We got people on our own program talking about other people at the other company, but yet me having my security footage leaked is a bad look. Give me a break.
I just want to say, while Ginger is muted, that this is Ricky Starks is definitely the like male version of Kamala Harris, because he claims to be black when it's
how dare you think
he claims to be black when it's beneficial for him, because I don't feel like I've ever heard this man say I'm black, and now all of a sudden during this whole I'm angry.
And neither, you know what? That's my brother right there. You know what? I agree. Because when was she ever black? Until the election.
We're not going to do this on our show because Smile is black and we're not doing this.
I'm black. Yeah, where?
But the thing is, so here's the thing.
Yo, Dan shaking his head is hilarious.
Because I'm like, why? Anyway, so he came out with this and a couple of other stuff in the interview. If you guys want to go check it out, go check it out. But after the interview came out, not even like maybe a couple of days later, this got announced. That GCW sources tell Fightful that Ricky Starks has been pulled from all of his upcoming planned GCW appearances by AEW. Now, the internet lost their freaking mind, okay? Now, this comes down to people was like, fuck Tony Khan for real. I don't care anymore. Y'all come at me. Why is it every other big wrestling promotion can work together? I'm like, bro, CMLL and Stephanie Vacure, Bryan Danielson, WWE, situations with TNA and Matt Hardy and like and the Hardy Boys. Stop it. Stop. Please, for the love of God, stop.
Why don't you have the quote where Ricky Starks said he was black for the first time? Why don't you have that?
I don't, because fuck him. I don't give a fuck if he's want to be whatever he wants to be. Now we're gonna get into this. Now, what the news and the rumors that's been going around is the reason why he was pulled from the show is because of comments made by Effie. Now, if those that don't know who Effie is, look them up. I'll be PC for this. Look them up, okay? And you will see who they are. And their comments, like this is what happened. He said, y'all have no buzz and no draw, and we're riding lightning to have and actually run a profitable company. I don't know where the hell GCW has been profitable for the past few years and continue existing. We don't have much backup. GCW can't run on a $40 million deficit and continue to run shows, but some of us have the privilege of being able to run a $40 million deficit. Brett does not own a football team. Brett doesn't have a dad who pays him to stay away. Literally, the next sentence after firing a few personal attacks says, I don't want to make this a personal thing. He also has a lot of anger towards them because of a situation dealing with Hammerstein Ballroom. Now, GCW and him or whatever, he feels as if GCW is the ones that start bringing people to the Hammerstein Ballroom and brought them back. And because of that, that's why all these other promotions and stuff are trying to book the Hammerstein Ballroom. Can we just be honest here? Without GCW, everyone still remembers Hammerstein Ballroom. I don't know what this dude or they or whatever they want to be identified as, because you sound like a bitch right now. You literally want to sit there and make it seem like GCW is the reason why people are going to the Hammerstein Ballroom. Do you not know the amount of history that the Hammerstein Ballroom has? Like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? And it even got even worse because Brett, the owner of a GCW promoter, he said it's a weird situation because Ricky Starks is an independent contractor in wrestling. These independent contractors didn't seem to be independent. Lauderdale clarified that he has never talked to Tony Khan on the phone or via text in his entire life, had no communication with AEW over this. He expressed frustration saying to promote something and have it pull it back is not ideal, but acknowledge when you book television or contracted talent, you do it with the understanding that this could happen. Regarding Effie's comments, he said he is absolutely independent. He doesn't ask me and he doesn't have to ask me. Effie is fully independent and his opinions do not represent GCW. So clearly, this has to do with his comments. This is what's been going on this whole time, and everyone's like, well, Tony should have more thicker skin. The guy's talking about his father. Let's be honest here. If anybody talked about your father like that, saying that your father is paying you money to stay away, I'm not bringing you on my platform.
Can I be honest? I'd love if my father paid me money to stay away from him.
Wow.
I'm gonna keep my comment to myself because my dad's a pastor. But
to send me money to stay away from him. That way, I'll get paid to do what I do.
You really love this heel persona.
I mean, hey,
please, Ginger, don't you wish somebody would pay you to stay away from them? I think
I got a couple of people that I would love for them to put me on payroll.
Yeah, please, to stay away, please. I would love that.
You know what he means by that. Stop it.
Listen, that would be great. If Tony Khan's daddy is giving him money to stay away, I don't see why he'd be mad.
Stop. Listen, if anybody said that to me, I'm smacking the crap out of you. This is being honest. That's it. There is no that's just completely straight up disrespect.
Yeah,
it's
it's true. Somebody call my father, bro. Y'all are wilding. I don't like. Yeah, see, y'all have different relationships with y'all dad. I think y'all assume everybody has the same relationships with their father.
I don't even have that relationship like that with my dad.
Okay, then. If I barely see my father, I would love to get paid to barely see him. Like, what are we talking about?
I couldn't. All I know is everyone's like, well, this is Tony doing this, so he's not gonna. He's just wasting him. But here's the funny thing: he pulled him from GCW. He didn't pull him from Hog. So that should just tell you where it's at. I think people fail to realize that AEW and GCW has had like a rocky relationship ever since the whole situation with Joey Janela. That whole situation, because it was a little choppy, whatever. Yes, they allowed people to come to Bloodsport, but do you really see anybody from AEW really going to a official like GCW event outside of Bloodsport? I know I don't. I can't really think of any other than Moxley at the time. So the whole situation is crazy. Do you guys have any remorse for Ricky Starks?
Ricky Starks,
feel like he should be released?
As a black
Ricky Starks, I'm
wrestler,
gonna give you. Here we go.
Here we go. Dan, what were you about to say?
I'm gonna give some advice to Ricky Starks. He needs to take a little bit of initiative, like his mentor did, and smack the shit out of somebody. You'll be in WWE in a week.
He needs to go and pull a CM Punk.
Yep.
Or Cody Rhodes, like either one. Just do anything that anybody like. Because Tony, we know you want to leave, and you should, because Cody's heel turn needs him to be a part of it. If I'm being like, Arn Anderson's already over there. If he can get Ricky Starks over there, then Cody has some momentum with a heel turn. So I feel like he needs Ricky.
All right. I came in a weird time. It's all good. Bye to everybody on Instagram. We will see you guys on Twitch now. We're gonna go to Twitch. It's been a while. Look at that. Look at that. Look at us. We're here. How you doing, Twitch? All right, so boom. Let's just continue real quick. So
W's in the chat on Twitch.
You know what I'm saying? So AEW Grand Slam has been moved from the Brisbane Entertainment Center. Sorry, it has been moved to the Brisbane Entertainment Center. This is after they basically failed to sell enough tickets, so they're moving to a smaller arena. And for some reason, people got a problem with this. I didn't see anybody say anything when WWE had to change arenas and shit. You know what I'm saying? From the Vegas thing to this, like, you know what I'm saying? So I really, this happens in wrestling. People people have to change venues sometimes. It happens.
Ginger.
Yes.
Okay, you're still there. I have a mom a thing. I love y'all. Hopefully I'll be right back.
Okay.
So yeah, they like I said,